Are you struggling to sell your course? Well, look, in today's video, I'm going to break down the logistics behind actually promoting your course and testing it and how you should sell your course the right way without going in, building this course and messing it all up. So let's get into this. All right, the very first thing you need to do when you're thinking about selling a course is find your idea. Whatever it is, and if you have your idea, great. If you've been trying to sell a course, but you can't, then what is your problem? Let me know in the comments below and we'll see if we can help you. So the biggest problem I see with course creators is they just don't know how to sell the course, or they lose the drive, the fire behind the initial launch, because they take all this time perfecting it, getting all the software, getting everything they need, and building this course, spending hours, countless hours, weeks on end, months, building out a course, all to find out it just doesn't sell. And that's very disheartening to a lot of people. A lot of entrepreneurs, and they give up and like, this doesn't work. All those fake guys out there, whatever. No, it does work. The problem is you didn't do it correctly. So you need to execute your plan, and you need to put a plan together and you need to execute it correctly. So the first thing you do is going to be find niche or idea, whatever you want to call it, right? And then you need to test it. Number two, test this idea. And what I mean by testing it is you need to promote this to an audience, right? But you do not build the course. I do not build the course. I cannot express that enough. You need to sell the course in a beta phase before you build it. And what I mean by this is you have, like, let's put together a Facebook group, right? So what you need to do is you need to create a Facebook group, a little community that you could get an audience, a very small audience. It doesn't have to be big, 10, 20, 30 people, upwards of 100, into this group to where you could start giving them value for free. So what happens is the more free stuff you get equals more money. And you see that everywhere. Everyone's like, join this free group, join this free academy, get this free PDF, download this free this, get my free webinar. It's all free, because at which point in time, the more free stuff you get, the more value you get. So let's build an audience. And what I mean by building an audience is you need to build a group through your page, whatever it is. Take that group, go ahead and optimize your Facebook page for that group. And to optimize your Facebook group page, you'll get your group link, put it in your website URL, clean up your photos, put your profile banner, make it very clear as to what service you provide. So we're going to stick with weight loss because that's what we do, fitness, right? So you're selling a fitness course. So in your banner, it's going to be how I help, or just I help businessmen and women, men and women, stay fit while traveling. So now, if you take a look at this, I help businessmen and women stay fit while traveling. So it's very niche specific. It's just not broad. So if I did something like that, well, now I've attracted my audience. My audience is businesswomen and women that want to stay fit while they travel because they have a traveling job. And obviously people that travel are making go for work, make decent money. So they're willing to pay you this top dollar for that niche. So you got to think, instead of selling pennies, we can sell a high ticket course. We can sell them a $2,500, $5,000, $10,000 program. And I made it very clear as to what we do. So, and that, I don't need a big audience, because if I'm very niche specific, I could tailor my information. The value that I give them will be so much better, because I know exactly who they are, what their pain point is, and I'll have a solution for them. Instead of being all over the place and having a bunch of different people, like if I'm doing bodybuilders, if I'm doing women that are trying to lose weight with keto, you have so many different ideas. You can't tailor your offer correctly. So if you get the right niche and it's very narrow, your offer could be more direct, and that ultimately is what's going to sell your program. So we get them into a group, right? Once they're into our Facebook group, we got a Facebook group. So we got a Facebook group of these people right here. I'm going to let them know, I'm going to post every day, give free value, whatever it may be, that I'm going to go live in the Facebook group this weekend, right? And see how many people would be willing. I'm going to ask them how many people would be willing to attend a live event where I train them for free. And this is like your webinar. Instead of doing a webinar on an ad, you're getting free organic traffic right now, right? Or it's what we call free and organic. You obviously trade time for it, but whatever. You're gonna do a live event. In the live event, you give them as much value as you can, an hour and a half. And then somewhere towards the end of the event, before you do Q&A and stuff like that, you pitch your offer. And your offer is the fact that you have a course in the beta phase. Obviously it's not built out. You make it very clear. And the very first people that come in, say the first 25 people that come in, you will teach them this course. You will teach it live. So every week, twice a week, 3 times a week, you will get on there and you'll have a Zoom call or Facebook Live, however you have it set up, however many people you have in there, you'll teach them your program live. And during this time, you record it, right? You record your program and you can have them critique anything they don't like, and you could obviously edit it out later, but you could get real value, true value on if they like your program, if it's beneficial to them, if it's helping them, what they need help with. You could ask all these questions, and you spend a lot of time with your first few clients to optimize your program or course, and that way you could package it up pretty and sell it later. So now you got, say, 25 people in there and they love it. Everything's perfect after they critique it, and a month goes by, and say you sold 25 people at half price, so they get a discount, half price for being in the beta program, right? Well, now you get these 25 people to get on, since they just started, get them on an interview, and at the end, get them on an interview. They're going to be so hyped up and energetic at the time that they're going to give you great, honest, true reviews. And in your interview, you could use these for testimonials. So now you have testimonials. These testimonials can be embedded into your webinar that we're going to talk about later. You can put it in your webinars, your ads. All those testimonials will now help increase the value of your product and show the value. It just shows the value of your product because you have 25 actual live people that have went through your course, started seeing success. They loved it, were very hyper. They're just ecstatic to learn from you. And they gave you testimonials that are absolutely valuable to other people and just gives you a little bit more credibility since you don't have a big audience, right? And then this ultimately is going to bring you to this. And then in our previous video, we talked about how you get the yes, the no's, and the maybes and how to overcome that. And I hope this helps you guys out with getting started, growing your audience, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell because we upload content every week on how to grow your education business. We'll see you in the next one.